Good morning, students. Welcome to class 6, subject mathematics, chapter 3, playing with numbers. This is your lecture number 6 of this chapter. Let us recapitulate once that we have learned in lecture number 5. First is twin prime numbers. What are twin prime numbers? Pair of prime numbers whose difference is 2 are called twin primes. Okay, pair of prime numbers, these are prime numbers, okay, and the difference between them is 2. When you subtract smaller number from the greater prime number, your answer is, your difference is 2. So such type of numbers are called twin prime numbers. Pair of twin prime numbers between 1 to 100, 3 and 5, 5 and 7, 11 and 13, 17 and 19, 29 and 31, 41 and 43, 59 and 61, and 71 and 73. You can see that in every pair difference is 2. And see, all these are prime numbers also. This is very important things. There are many numbers or we can get difference in which we can get difference of 2. But all the numbers, both the numbers must be prime. Prime also and difference is 2 also. Then they are called twin prime numbers. Next we have done co-prime numbers. Two numbers are called co-prime numbers if they have common factor, no common factor other than 1. Means if there is only 1 as their common factor, then such numbers are called co-prime numbers. Again, there are many examples. I have written here 2 and 3. These are two such prime numbers whose common factor is only 1. But it is not like this that every time they must be prime. Maybe they not be prime. See the second example, 3 and 8. 3 is a prime number but 8 is not. 8 is a composite number. But still they are co-prime numbers because common factors between them is 1 only. Okay, so two numbers which have only common factor as 1 are called co-prime numbers. Two prime numbers are always co-prime. Okay, but it is not necessary that every prime numbers are co-prime. Every two prime numbers are co-prime. Means every two prime numbers are co-prime, but two co-prime numbers may not be always prime. They can be composite also. Okay. Next is perfect number. If the sum of all the factors of a number is equal to twice the number, then the number is called a perfect number. If the sum of all the factors of a number, that means we have to find out the factors of a number and then we have to find out the sum of that. If that sum is equal to twice the number means 2 times of that number. 2 times of that number means that number multiply by 2. Okay, if the sum is equal to twice the number, then the number is called a perfect number. Yesterday also we have done this example. Consider a number 6. The factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Now add all the factors. You will get 12. Now see, this sum is twice of a number. 2 times of number, 2 multiplied by 6. So it is a perfect number. 6 is a perfect number. Now our today's topics are some more divisibility rules that we will do today, and we will do prime factorization. Now see some more divisibility rules. First is, if a number is divisible by another number, then it is divisible by each of the factors of that number. Again, read it very carefully. If a number is divisible by another number, okay, then it is divisible by each of the factor of that number. See the example now. Let us take a number 24. It is divisible by 8. It is there in the rule that if a number is divisible by another number, that means here 24 is divisible by 8. Then the number is divisible by each of the factor. Each of the factor of what? Each of the factor of 8. Means if 24 is divisible by 8, okay, then 24 is divisible by all the factors of 8 also. Okay, if it is possible to divide 24 by 8 completely, leaving no remainder, then it is possible to divide 24 completely with all the factors of 8 also. And factors you know how to make. Okay, factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8. Okay, in this table 8 will come na. 1 8s are 8 and 2 4s are 8. Now you can see that 24 is divisible by all the factors of 8 also. 1, 2, 4 and 8. 1 24s are 24, 2 12s are 24, 4 6s are 24 and 8 4s are 24. Sorry, 8 3s are 24. Okay. So if a number is divisible by another number, then it is divisible by each of the factors of that number also. Now see the second rule. If a number is divisible by two co-prime numbers, okay, if a number is divisible by two co-prime numbers, then it is divisible by their product also. What are co-prime numbers? Co-prime numbers are those numbers whose common factors is only 1. Okay, so means if a number is divisible by such two numbers whose common factor is only 1, then that number is divisible by their product also. See the example. Consider a number 80. It is divisible by 4 and 5 both. 4 20s are 80. And 16 5s are 80. So 80 is divisible by 4 and 5 both. Now you have to see that this 4 and 5, they both are co-prime numbers. Okay, they don't have any common factor other than 1. So if a number is divisible by two co-prime numbers, here in this case number 80 is divisible by two co-prime numbers 4 and 5. Means 80 is divisible then by their product also. Product of 4 and 5. It is divisible by 4 multiplied by 5, 20. Okay, and 4 5s are 20 na. So 80 is divisible by 20 also. See one more example. Now let us take a number 60. It is divisible by 3 and 5. And 3 and 5 are co-prime numbers. Okay. So if 60 is divisible by both 3 and 5, then 60 is divisible by their product also. That is 3 multiplied by 5, 15 also. Now see our third rule. If two given numbers are divisible by a number, now we have two different numbers and they both numbers are divisible by one number, then their sum is also divisible by that number. Okay, which we have two numbers, then we find out their sum, that sum is also divisible by that number. See the example. The number 16 and 20, these both numbers are divisible by 4, that you all know. 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are 20. These both numbers are divisible by 4. Now add these two numbers. 16 plus 20 is 36. So 36 is also divisible by 4. Okay? You can check other pairs also. Take any two such pairs which are divisible by any one single number. Then find out the sum of both two digits and see whether the sum is divisible by that number or not. Now see the next rule, that is fourth. If two given numbers are divisible by a number, then their difference is also divisible by that number. In the third rule we have done that their sum is also divisible by that number. In this, difference is also divisible by that number. The two numbers that we are taking are here 35 and 20. They both are divisible by 5. Their difference is 35 minus 20, 15. It is also divisible by 5. Okay? So if two given numbers are divisible by a number, then their difference is also divisible by the number. In this also you can take different pair of numbers and check. Okay? All these four rules you can check by taking different examples. What are these? Let me repeat all the four rules once again. First, if a number is divisible by another number, then it is divisible by each of the factor of that number. Second rule is, if a number is divisible by two co-prime numbers, then it is divisible by their product also. Third, if two given numbers are divisible by a number, then their sum is also divisible by that number. And fourth one is, if two given numbers are divisible by a number, then their difference is also divisible by the number. Now our next topic is prime factorization method. See beta, when a number is expressed as the product of two numbers, then those two numbers are called its factors. Okay, and the product is called a multiple. This we have done in the very first chapter. Okay, when a number is expressed as a product of two numbers, then each of the number is called its factors. Such as when we write down 24 equal to 4 multiplied by 6. Then this is called only a factorization. 4 multiplied by 6 are the factors of 24. Okay, so this is called the factorization. But now today we have to learn prime factorization. What is prime factorization? In prime factorization, all the numbers must be prime. Here 4 is also not a prime number and 6 is also not a prime number. So we have to write down all the prime numbers. Okay, so here see, I have made the prime factorization of 24. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 24. Then again 12 is possible to divide it by 2. 2 6s are 12. Now divide 6 again by 2. 2 3s are 6. Now divide 3 by 1. It is 3 ones are 3. So how we write down the prime factorization of 24? It is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. See one more example. Find the prime factorization of 980. See, when we find out the prime factorization of every number, we always start from the lowest prime number. And the lowest prime number is 2. So first of all, you have to check whether the given number is divisible by 2 or not. That's why we have learned divisibility rules first. The divisibility rule of 2 is that ones placed must be either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Here the ones place is 0. That means it is possible to divide it by 2. So divide 980 by 2. You will get 490. Again ones place is 0. So again you have to divide it by 2. You will get 245. Now 245 we can't divide it by 2 as 5 is not divisible by 2. So check by 3 now. How we will check by 3? Sum of all the digits. So 2 plus 4 plus 5 is 11. Is 11 divisible by 3? No. That means 245 is not divisible by 3. Now after 3, next prime number is 5. So check it by 5. Yes, because ones place is 5 here. So 245 divided by 5 is 49. Now 7 sevens are 49 and 7 ones are 7. Okay. So prime factorization of 980 is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7. Why this is called prime factorization? Because all the factors are prime numbers here. All the numbers are prime numbers. That's why it is called prime factorization method. Now let us do some questions of exercise 3.5. See question number 3. Which factors are not included in the prime factorization of a composite number? Means when we are making the prime factorization of any composite numbers are those numbers which have more than 2 factors. Okay, so when we are making the prime factorization of any composite number, which numbers we will not include? Which factors we will not include? That are 1 and that number itself. Okay, we will never include 1 and the number itself. Because if it is a composite number, that means definitely it must be divisible by any other number also other than 1 and the number itself. Okay, there are more than 2 factors in composite numbers. So we will divide it by that number. See question number 4. Write the greatest 4-digit number and express it in the terms of its prime factors. Greatest 4-digit number is 9999, 9999. Now write down this number in terms of its prime factors. Make the prime factors. See, I have made. It is 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 101. Now our next question is question number 7. The product of 3 consecutive numbers is always divisible by 6. Verify this statement with the help of some example. See once again question. The product of 3 consecutive numbers. 3 consecutive number means 3 numbers in continuity. And you have to find out the product of that. Okay. Then you have to check whether that product is divisible by 6 or not. Now see solution. I have taken here 3 consecutive numbers 2, 3 and 4. Find out their product. 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4 is 24. So is 24 divisible by 6? Yes. I have done it by one example. You have to do this question in the homework while taking other example. Okay, take any other 3 consecutive numbers and then find out their product and check whether it is divisible by 6 or not. Now see question number 8. The sum of 2 consecutive odd numbers is divisible by 4. Verify this statement with the help of some example. Sum of 2 consecutive odd numbers. Now you have to take 2 consecutive odd numbers. Okay, see solution. I have taken here 2 consecutive odd numbers 3 and 5. Now you have to find out here sum. Don't find out the product. Sum of 2 consecutive odd numbers. So 3 plus 5 is 8. It is divisible by 4. Again, I have taken only one example. You have to check it by taking other examples also, by giving other examples. Okay. Now see question number 10. Determine if 25,110 is divisible by 45. Hint is given in this question. 5 and 9 are co-prime numbers. Test the divisibility of numbers by 5 and 9. You know that 5 9s are 45. Now find out the factors of 5, 1 and 5. Find out the factors of 9, that is 1, 3 and 9. Are they co-prime numbers? Yes, they are co-prime numbers because the common factor is only 1. Okay. So since the last digit is, now we will check whether they are divisible by 5 or 5 and 9 or not. First of all, let us check by 5. Last digit is 0. So it is divisible by 5. And to check the divisibility by 9, we have to find out the sum of all the digits. 2 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 0, which is equal to 9. So as the sum of the digit is divisible by 9, therefore 25,110 is also divisible by 9. Okay. So since the number is divisible by both 5 and 9 and they are co-prime numbers also, so it is divisible by their product, that is 5 multiplied by 9 by 45 also. This we have done the divisibility rule today only. If a number is divisible by 2 co-prime numbers, then it is divisible by their product also. Done? Now see the homework. Today's homework is do exercise 3.5, question number 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 10, 11 and 12. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 and 12 in your fair notebook. Now see the homework solution of exercise 3.4 that I have given in lecture number 5. Only one question I have given in the homework, but various parts are there. Question was, which of the following numbers are co-prime? Again, definition of co-primes are, 2 numbers are said to be co-prime if their common factor is only 1. Now see the A part. 18 and 35. Find out the factors of 18. Factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Factors of 35, 1, 5, 7 and 35. Now see which factor is common in both. You can see only one is common. So if only one is common as a common factor, so the given numbers are co-prime numbers. Now see its B part, 15 and 37. Find out the factors of both 15 1, 3, 5 and 15. Factors of 37, 1 and 37. Common factors, that is only 1. So the given numbers are co-prime numbers because the common factor is only 1. See the next C part. 30 and 415. Factors of 30, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30. Factors of 415, 1, 5, 83 and 415. Now see the common factors. Now in this case, common factors are 1 and 5. Okay, as these numbers have common factor other than 1 also, so the given two numbers are not co-prime numbers. These are not co-prime numbers because their common factors are more than 1, other than 1 also. Now see the D part. 17 and 68. Factors of 17, 1 and 17. Factors of 68, 1, 2, 4, 17, 34 and 68. Common factors are 1 and 17. So as these numbers have a common factor other than 1, so these numbers are not co-prime numbers. So in this way you can check E part also and F part also. All the parts are same. Procedure of doing is same. Understood? Check your homework and now start doing your homework. Thank you.